I haven't made a video in a while because I've been trying to figure out how to navigate fascist America, and it has not been healthy mentally, I think, for a lot of us. But I can't let that control my life, and I'm going to make a video here. I was working on an Aaron Smith-Levin video, with Tom Cruise, and I just I wasn't happy with it. I just could not get through it, and it also had a line from Tom Cruise about Ana de Armas, but his new girlfriend. But I think they broke up, so the video wouldn't be relevant. So I kind of caught a break on. I don't have to do that video now because it won't make any sense. Something popped up in my brain a while back. Well, let's start over. The question that I'm seeing a lot is, or not a question, but a lot of comments of, look, Aaron Smith-Levin is working for Scientology. He's a Scientology agent. And I just don't believe it. I don't think so. I think he's just not refined, not prepared. He has no plan. He just lives and talks and goes about his life, and he's a useful idiot. And he should not be a face of anti-Scientology, and no one should give him any recognition as that. He's just a loudmouth on YouTube, and that's all he is. But I can see the point on why people would think he works for Scientology now, but my answer is no. He's just an idiot. But all of this got me thinking, if he was working, if he was basically back in the church trying to discredit anti-Scientology. Does anybody remember a character named with the moniker Wicked Witch? He's this guy out of Hollywood. I guess he's a Scientologist, and he all the time he would make these videos against Aaron Smith-Levin. I'll show you all that later. But if you've never heard of him or seen him, let me play this video or this short clip and introduce you to him.
Forever, fuck Leah Remini. Yeah, fuck that bitch. She ain't winning shit.
All right. So that's that guy. He used to, let's go over to his page. Well, right now he seems to be on the MAGA bandwagon, trying to gain some cred there. I don't know why, but he seems to be pretty MAGA. He hasn't had any success with that, and but let's go back down here to about 7 months ago to a year ago. All he did was post, he would comment, it looks like, on these Scientology videos where people badmouthed ex-Scientologists. You can see here about Leah Remini, Mike Rinder's daughter. Talking about him. But back here in the old days, it was always anti-Aaron Smith-Levin, Aaron Smith-Levin, Aaron Smith-Levin, Aaron Smith-Levin. And he would always make videos about, hey, Aaron, your numbers are going down. Your viewers are going down. Your subscribers are going down. And that was pretty much his shtick here on YouTube. So like that goes all the way about a year ago. But about 7 months ago, he stopped. And I don't know my timeline exactly, but that kind of seems like the time Aaron really started streaming, or not streaming, but protesting. Aaron pretty much destroyed every single live streamer and protester of anti-Scientology so that he alone could fill that void. And then he took over being the streamer. And that's about the time people were like, man, I think Aaron's working for Scientology, because everything he does not help the anti-Scientology voices. He was talking bad about Mike Rinder, just talking shit about him and Leah Remini and all these other ex-Scientologists of like, you know, they're bad, horrible people. While he was doing that, that's about when this guy stopped when talking about Aaron Smith-Levin. So I went to his most current video that was 3 weeks ago, and I asked the question to this Scientologist. I asked him, hey, a few Aaron Smith-Levin critics believe he's actually now working for Scientology. What are your thoughts? Can you share any info? Is that why you stopped criticizing him? Because he's now back in the church? As expected, I didn't get a response. But I did on my notifications here about 3 days ago. Someone gave me a thumbs up. Someone liked my comment. So I don't know if it was Mr. Wicked Witch himself, or just someone who kind of came across that. But side note, I just have a note for Wicked Witch here if you're watching this, because your name's being brought up. Dude, if I had your looks, your charisma, your personality, I think I could turn that into being very, very, very popular. Get out of Scientology. Don't give them money. Don't just get out of Scientology. You have the charisma to really be a personality and someone that should be getting more than 19 views on your videos. I mean, this was just weird. Just walking around absolutely doing nothing in your video here, man. Just get out of Scientology, get into the real world, and get off this MAGA thing and trying to ride that. That's not gonna get you anywhere, man. That's my advice. But anyway, with Aaron, there was something also. So another reason I can understand why people might think Aaron is working for Scientology. When I was researching and doing all of my looking at the books for my video about, hey, I'm looking for Aaron Smith-Levin's book, and there ain't nothing. Everybody else is writing books but Aaron. I came across this guy, Ryan Prescott. He is, he at a young age, he made a decision to become an official Scientologist. So he is a Scientologist and an author. And here are his books: Escaping Leah 2, Leah's Lies. So these are anti-Leah Remini books. A Billion Lies, which is, you know, Mike Rinder's A Billion Years. So that's an anti-counter to that book. The Barefaced Mess, which is a counter to what was it? The Barefaced Messiah. I don't know about that. Did he write this one? Blown for the Good? I don't know. Escape from want to buy a bridge. Um, it's an Aaron Smith-Levin's face on it. Um, anyway, so I think these are all just they all look like Kindle books. Um, but there's a correlation. Aaron Smith-Levin is trashing on Leah Remini, and so does Ryan Prescott. Aaron Smith-Levin trashes Mike Rinder, so does Ryan Prescott. And but the only difference is here, this guy's trashing Aaron Smith-Levin, and Aaron Smith-Levin would never trash himself because he thinks he's something great. So I don't know. I just don't. I just don't think Aaron is in Scientology again and is working for the church. He's just a mess, and his actions are not good for the anti-Scientology movement, and they seem to be benefiting Scientology. So that's all I have to say about that. So anyway, maybe I'll get into making some produced videos again at some point. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.